Hey folks, this is Decoherent, and welcome back to Control. So, many things have happened. I've actually been doing a lot of playing between the last time we met and now. I have been running that jukebox mission over and over and over and over. And one time I got so close, I got back to the middle with a minute and a half to spare, and it turns out that there was a bad guy there then. Like one of those invisible guys, and I ran out of time, and it was extremely sad. But I tried. Let me show you something cool I didn't notice I had. I have a golden suit. Let's see if this looks cool. Wow, that is ugly. I love it. But we're not going to wear that. I really like our plumber's thing, our janitor thing, I mean. I think it's cool. So I've got a bunch of ability points. There's still a few things that I want to upgrade here. We still need to upgrade charge and spin. So what I've got at the moment is I'm using spin as my secondary weapon while I see if I like it. And then we'll kind of decide from there. And then over here, what was I doing? Well, let's see here. Knockback. Yeah. Shield strength. I don't actually remember. That should surprise no one. Well, I know that I'm getting 2 points in energy. I just am. So I guess I'll hold on to the others for right now. So I'm going to keep bashing my head about the mold hosts, but I couldn't help but notice, but over here, we've got a dude that wants to talk to us.
There you are.
Hi.
Did you find those rangers at the formation?
I found them. But it's not good news. The Hiss got there first. Lots of them.
Another dead team. Jesus. You know, I should have seen this coming. The formation, it's got like a pull to it. Things just end up there. I'm sure you saw all the junk from the Bureau lying around.
Mm-hmm.
There were a lot of Hiss, Arish. I mean, a lot. Did they get pulled in too?
Or they forced their way in. The formation is just a big question mark to us.
But
Who knows? You might even find some useful stuff down there. All I know is we cannot let the Hiss get comfortable.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Uh-huh. A simple one.
Oh.
You need to find more tokens and clear the Hiss the fuck out of the formation.
That is simple.
Oh, and I found a file on the formation while you were gone.
Oh.
You take a look for yourself if you want. A lot of the terms in there are way beyond me. I don't like to overcomplicate these situations. When in doubt, fuck it. Shoot something, right?
Right.
Real helpful, Arish.
Hey.
I try.
Don't be a jerk. I agree with him.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
So I have a whole bunch of stuff that I picked up too while I was wandering around. Information. So let's take a look at all these because there's a bunch that I haven't looked at here. So we have examination of paranatural topics, objects of power, and altered item distinctions. So while altered items and objects of power may seem similar at first, it's important to note some very key distinctions. Firstly, objects of power grant para-Utilian abilities. See file put-8112 for an introduction on the subject. Secondly, objects of power translocate anyone who makes physical contact to the astral plane. This is widely believed to be due to the affiliation with objects of power. Not every individual is allowed in the astral plane, which indicates the evaluates who can or cannot enter. Third, and this is not always the case, objects of power are much more paranaturally altered items. Looking at the specific criteria that defines an object of power, it's no wonder they're notably rarer than altered items. In fact, we have altered items for every object of power contained within the Bureau. Refer to file 5-29-9485 for a full report. Well, that seems pretty straightforward. The formation, now this is something I'm curious about. The formation is a tall stone structure found in Quarry Site Beta, only reachable by placing distinct tokens into the jukebox object of power. See 00P10 case file for details. The formation's exact purpose is, but we can at least examine its relationship with the surrounding it. Measuring devices found trace events of at certain lines running around from the formation to the. When examined properly, 4 distinct ritual tethers are detected. Some form of sympathetic causality connects the formation with the, which means that, in theory, when certain goes one, it will physically affect the other. I've been urged to note here that some individuals believe the formation responds to any fulfillment of purpose or desire in nearby individuals, although I'd like to remind those individuals that we're the parakinesiology department, not the parafeelings department. I'm proud to report that my team was able to design, construct, and install a permanent detection system. These archers will help rangers identify when the causal tethers are active, allowing them to better refer to file 8-38-1989 for a full report. Okay, that we actually knew, thanks to all the deaths. Case files. It's the jukebox. So, the items to be kept in a secure location in the executive sector. The room must be sealed before usage to prevent unintentional transportation of staff. A classic 1950 jukebox made by Songmaster Entertainment Ltd. The jukebox was found with a single record inside, titled A Song for the Others by... When this record is played in the object, anyone within earshot is translocated for as long as the album is playing. Those involved in the object's first known incident report being transported to a tropical beach, exact location unknown. When this object is used in the oldest house, it only transports users to an area located in the recently manifested quarry threshold. Researchers theorize that this site's unique spatial density results in all transitioning material gravitating to its position, as has been observed with other Bureau equipment. The oldest house's unique nature could also be having an effect on the object itself. This object is not bound to any known individual. Objects by Bureau staff to bind it have resulted in and should not be tempted again. Okay, cool. Okay, good. So, mold hosts. Yeah. I'm gonna go keep working on them. We'll meet up together if I find them. Hey, aha, found you, bastard. Nice try. Alright, ritual division. Oh, actually it is here in the Synchronicity Lab. Okay, let's try out this weapon. I rather like spin. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's right. See, I was here before the molds showed up, and so that's why I've forgotten everything. Okay, back to Central Research. This has been a long, long time. But it's worth it for you guys. Okay, so these guys, I have yet to figure out how to kill them effectively. I need to look that up. Because they're actually the reason that I get slowed down in the jukebox. And what was on the floor here that I can't pick up? A shield boost that I don't need. Oh, you guys, hi. Oops. That's right, you just stand right there. Major targets, I can't. You know what? I think I rather like this gun. I think I will update it. A couple of senior agents here, jeez. Okay. Man. Alright, alright, alright. Aha! Yeah, I need to upgrade this gun. But I'm gonna.
I think that's the last one.
Oh my god.
Underhill know.
Yay! Whew. Let's see here, how much time did that take me? 19 minutes. That's okay. That's all well and good. I don't mind. Stupid elevators. Why would I take an elevator? Hello, I'm back.
I found the hosts. They won't be spreading any more mold.
Well done.
Thank you.
I'll send burn teams to sanitize the locations. I'm beginning to wonder if these hosts are originating outside the threshold in independent patches of mold growth.
Mm-hmm.
You don't sound very optimistic.
Optimism is for farmers, as my mother always said.
Wait.
I suppose you could now return to that hiss business you all seem so concerned about.
This woman has some incredible tunnel vision.
Right? All right.
Thanks for the information.
And I got some points. Oh, man. What a trip. All right. So what should we do? So I don't want to go ahead with this anymore, obviously. I just get a weapon mod? Oh, I did. Damage after kills. Okay, well anyway, never mind. Okay, so apparently this starts off a DLC. But I kind of want to look at it anyway. Investigate the sector elevator in Central Executive. Not a problem. Alright, so first of all, let's get those points. Now, one thing that is upsetting me, I thought I had a stronger shield boost. I thought I had one that was like 92, but I don't seem to anymore. And I really hope I didn't destroy it or something, because that would be really, really upsetting. So, anyway. So, yeah, missions, we'll be right back with you. Hold on. Ability points, and I have 8 of them. This is only 2, so let's get it. And then, should we keep going down this tree? We could. I don't think I want evade. Or maybe at some point. Or we could get some more levitation. I wouldn't mind that. The slam is expensive. Well, let's just hold on to some points and we'll kind of see how things go. Okay, so. Oh, you know what? Countermeasures. I haven't checked on these in a while. Let's see here. Hiss Rangers in the... Yeah, I never got to that. Oh no! That would have been great. Well, oh well. Basically, I'm just looking for weapon mods. Ooh. Using Shatter. That might be tricky. I like that. And Spin. Okay. Yeah, we'll do these if necessary. That'll be fun. And should I upgrade Spin now? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I rather like Spin. Alright. And then, what should we put in for its third mod? So we've got rate of fire, accuracy. You know, frankly, damage might be better than, like, less ammo per shot. Let's just rock damage for the moment. Okay, let's go find the sector elevator, which is right here.
Good luck out there.
Thank you.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man,
What?
a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh?
That
We should
was
check
weird.
this out.
Now, do I have a thing from that? I do. Faden rides the elevator.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place.
Phaeton was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Phaeton paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Phaeton didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss, so it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away, and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Phaeton sensed a drowning man, a man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark, not unlike the hostile resonance, waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Phaeton pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Wow, that was a lot of story. Okay. Investigation Sector. Come on, open. Oh, there we go. It's just taking its time. Thank you. Explore. Oh, there we go. Oh.
Hello? Anyone here?
Guess not.
Odd. Okay, we got some stuff over here.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the bureau.
Doesn't it? Okay, let's take a look at these here. Research and records. Darling investigation. Really? Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D-084-5 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous regarding the inhumane treatment of a currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such contained there. One confirmed that thing's codename to be, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranormals warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into the research. Refer to file 9-82-0134 for a full report. That's weird. It's hard to tell, like, if he's a nice guy or not. Apparently not. Alright. So, Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all of our files on Bright Falls, specifically the disappearance of its author, Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime novels Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Special Investigator Gleason. Weird. Very weird. We've got some power in here. What's going on here? Missing agents, huh? These are the latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Agent Jonathan Carter, researcher Ezra Cruz, Agent Carolyn Dempsey, Agent Lindsay Malcolm, Agent Charles Murray, and Agent Jarek Shaw. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to your families. You'll be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid. A containment breach of... No power over here. What are you? Tractor supplement. Tractor supplement. Okay. Burrow Tractor. AI 82-KE. Miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Burrow, male Caucasian, 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained for coroner's investigation also included blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. So, blunt force trauma to the head, lacerations, blunt force trauma on the extremities, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus. Ew. And then extensive trauma to the abdominal region. Complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidneys, and portions of the large and small intestine, all missing from the scene. It's my opinion that Dr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with an animal attack. Yeah, well, it's never anything that easy around here. There's a power cord laying over here. Okay, so I can get through there whenever I feel like it. Mea Polaris. A resignation letter. That's not good either. Okay, so... of 2019, to whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our who has routinely ignored my requests for assistance in reclaiming parts of the investigation sector lost to the loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open the firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The has failed its agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. Great, so there's something around here, huh? Great, that's just great. Staffing issue. I'll bet because they're all dead. You get that kind of a lot when you're dead. So, Mr. Dennis, yes, there's been an increase in AW cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems a tiny detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the altered items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Oh, and another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby wasn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. These people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. I don't know what to make of some of these, like... some of these, like, intrigues.
It's not working.
That's because there's no power to it.
Probably a loose power core somewhere.
Keystone Inspection. Okay, so we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE like you asked. I'm sending my report directly to you, and everybody else who looks on the floor, to try to keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any signs of them there. Given their records, it's possible they've switched teams like you just suspected, but I don't think that's the case. Whoa, hold on. Switch teams? An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population's vanished into thin air. Reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the file correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. Traitors to what? If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings. 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team over here to cordon this place off and maybe get the comms guy working on a cover story. 2 circles with a dot. I don't know what that would be. I don't remember seeing anything like that. Hello? Oh, great. So I have to turn off my own lights, huh? Oh, there's a lot to read around here. Ethics investigation. Ooh. Research and records. Oh, this should be fun. So, per authorization from Dr. Kirkland, internal investigation P1429 was launched into the legality of prime candidate program by the Federal Bureau of Control. Interesting. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information was gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentations declassified by Dr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic and were brought into the oldest house and placed under examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. Hey, that's us. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in traumatic of paranaturally inclined. Not only is this in breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the base of basic human. This investigation team unequivocally the Prime Investigation Program and recommends that it be immediately. They're talking about me. I know me. Yeah, I know Polaris. Hold on. Tractor procedures. Okay. Not in Bureau custody, none known. A Frank Elk tractor, olive green, dried blood on the grill when last seen. It's capable of vocalized responses, or growls, and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Dr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived, but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panicked calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communications staff, and a team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Mrs. Burrows only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier on the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. You have a tractor. A tractor that eats people, apparently. I don't think I approve of that. I don't know what I just turned off, but hopefully it didn't matter. I wish I knew more about Alan Wake, unfortunately.
There. Now that gate should open.
Man, great. What was this one powering anyway? Oh, just like lights and stuff. Okay. This is pretty small. Here we go. Firebreak and Sector Head Office. Yeah, but I kind of want to see the Sector Head Office first. Oh my god. Cauldron Lake update. Okay. Okay, even I'm starting to get a little tired of reading. To Chief Investigator Dennis. It happened again, 3rd time this year. Something certainly has it out for... Could be raccoons, the locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a Bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on the lake if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigation agents. It's only a matter of time before the shit hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might investigate in some raccoon traps. Odd. You know what? No. We're coming back to that. We're going to do something before I read some more. He says and promptly finds reading. Specimen Escape. Okay. Specimen Escape assessment. The purpose of the internal investigation X-039-7 is to examine the containment failure of specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of 5 agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the 13th of the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive. Cross-referencing that day with various logs, only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. The air filters were changed, right? An hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection with the same AWE case, it's likely that Mrs. presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the investigation is ongoing. Let's grab our control point here. That's handy.
I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Really? Something happened here. Here of all places. Blessed Organization? What? The Blessed Organization. This group individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, possibly longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. Huh. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case, as well as the death of an agent from exposure to illicit paranatural materials. In 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. However, their connection to appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued for any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. Paracriminal activities? That is a great word. Oh no. No, 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 no. I'm not pulling that cord yet. Gonna break my way through this or not? Bet not. Oh yeah, I can. Well, kind of. No, I can't. So that's their fire break. That's worrying. So what did they have that got out? I was hoping for some tapes. Underhill background. Oh my god. Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked at the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who'd formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations, nor any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as coworkers in the research sector, and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Ah, that's where she came from. I admit, I was kind of wondering. Because they don't seem to, like, use contractors. A shaded facet. Huh. Obviously, I don't know what that is. Trench, official warning. Okay. From Trench to Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are the head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen, holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They're better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they've admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. And don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You're a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You're both failures plotting against me. You're traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You're choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. I don't understand this whole traitor thing. What's going on with that? Director investigation. Okay, well, this is short. Per authorization from Dr. Kirkland, was launched into the investigation of Director Zachariah Trench. A recent change witnessed in Dr. Trench, including aggressive when with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable between Dr. Trench and Dr. Darling have been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around Dimensional Research Wing and the kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Dr. Trench as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigator has concluded that Dr. Trench's behavior is not indicative of any and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Refer to file for a full report. On the Dimensional Research Wing. I'm sorry, as I kind of space out. All right, here we go.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink. Gibbish.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. We found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
What the actual fuck?
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about.
Hello?
What's he doing here? And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Huh. This place feels different too, doesn't it? It's dark. And the bell just rings, it doesn't... Whoa! Yeah, that's enough of that. What the hell? What the fuck? Okay, so that's locked. But I can't touch the bell anymore. Can I go into the janitor's office? No. Even being a janitor is insufficient, unfortunately. Oh, now there's 2 rooms. Okay. You can't manipulate anything in here, but when it turns, do you hear that sound? Oh, now the TV's on. Nope. Does that open another door? Ah! Of course it does. It always does. What is going on with the hotel? From what I've read and seen, the hotel never changes.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Okay, hold on. Let's watch this whole thing.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate. The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work.
Really?
This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound. A resonance.
The hiss?
It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
That change being... I don't like how he calls it the thing that had been Hartman. That's really disturbing to me for some reason. Okay, well, here you are past the fire break. Wonder if that's us. Okay. Whoa. Ah, so they did break the fire break. Good for them. Wait, it means it's over here. Ah, shit. I can't explain how much I don't want whatever this thing is to be over here. Wait, no, we're back on the same side. Just with this open. Oh, look, it's a thing. One of those things from the astral planes. I love those to death. So there's nothing else different here, just we're here from the other side? Okay, well, we got the door open. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Okay, good. Well, we can certainly get across this. Now, let me just break apart the fire break. That's a great idea. Oh wait, is the top open? No. Maybe I could go to this other fire break? That's a long ways, but... okay. And worse, there's a scary thing on it. So, will this door open or not? I'm pretty sure I can't kill these things. No, 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 no! Why won't these doors open? Open! Uh-oh. I don't know what to do. Ah, crap. And I just realized what it was I needed to do. Okay, so check it. Seriously? Okay, let's try that again, although this time without the doors killing us. Okay. Open says me. My voice is my passcode. So there's 2 spots. I just didn't see the other one. Why? Because I'm dumb. I got tunnel vision. I'm glad I put some points into levitation. So I'd like to get over this thing, so I have to take the narrowest possible route. Or the shortest possible route. Okay, this one opens.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here?
But the dank mode, the dank. Is that supposed to happen? It's so nice to see bathrooms. Okay, so I can come freshen up if I need to.
That doesn't look like a house shift.
It does not indeed. Not even
Do I
slightly.
even want to know?
I love how all the art is the same. It's actually really quite cool. Did anyone survive in here? Unlikely. No. It's too bad because I love these little things. It just didn't work. Filling and processing of... Oh. Why are there hiss here? Well, come here and let me kill you all. How can these guys even get in here? Like, can they follow me? Oh yeah, I was gonna try this gun a little bit. Yeah, the house and the hiss don't want me to leave. This is a lot of hiss.
Of course, the hiss are already in here.
Of course. Wait, ballistic ground? Wait, hold on. Ballistic ground slam? What? Confiscated motive. Causes ground slam damage after weapon hits. I gotta test that. I gotta test that. Or mods, I'll check on you a little later. Wait, health recovery. Are you passive health recovery? That would be so great. No, you're just health recovery. Okay. I didn't look through this office. Let's look in there real quick. Or I did, I guess, but not very carefully. Hartman arrest. What is with these nutballs? Hartman arrest. So, offender names Hartman Emmel. Victims Alan Wake, Tora Anderson, Anderson Odin, Rudolph Lane, Wendy Dessel, Thomas Emerson. Officer name is Special Agent Remy Dennis. So the charges are kidnapping of altered individuals, sanctions against altered organizations, obstruction of Bureau of Investigation, and breaching the Ash Act. The offender's property seized his office to be used in conjunction with an ongoing AWE investigation. Offender's personal effects have been sent to research for analysis. After being cleared by Bureau personnel, all victims have been released. Biannual surveillance orders were assigned to each, except the Anderson brothers, due to their senility, and Wake, possibly deceased. Uh-huh. I'm a little concerned about what an altered individual might be. Just seeing if I can get through this stuff going around. So I see the thing in there. Looks like the answer is no. Okay, I'll just make sure I can find you. Actually, wait. Service tunnel. Foot gossip. Foot gossip. To be clear, foot gossip. My feet gossip at night, and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. Right. Sorry, keys in the wrong finger. Let's take a look at the service tunnel quick.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
Apparently yes. What's this? That's dark. Huh. There's a fuse box. Okay, let's remember that. Let me set this baby down outside here. Gently. Okay, sentient darkness. Good, good. Oh, wait. Can I get through the distortion made by the house down this... What was the other corridor? Okay. I'm a little lost right now, and this place is too small for me to be lost. This. Can I get through this?
Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Yeah. Come on, drop. Well, I can't get out. What are all these weird mods? What are these? There we go. Weapon reload on shield ability kills. That's kind of cool. Although, I don't throw that hard enough for that to matter. I just want to make it clear that I'm not lost. I just don't know where I am. Hey, look at that. That's right. And free stuff, please. Thank you very much. Vigorous dodge efficiency. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so I really wish it wouldn't do that. I really, really wish it wouldn't do that. I find that very, very upsetting. What am I missing? Oh.
Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
Well, that's knowledge I can use. Well, I think I'm gonna have to go up here, and that means I can't take my light with you. But you've been a good light, thank you. You. Looks like desiccated. Mold up here? I was gonna say, I can walk on the purple stuff. Why is there mold in here? And also, why is there mold in here? A lot of it. Well, not for long. Even in this creepy place, my primary job remains the same. I don't know what my primary job is, but it remains the same. Quiet. Yeah, I hear you. Well, it was worth a try. Control point, good. Well, I tell you what, I don't actually know how long it's been since I came here thanks to the whole mold thing. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a break. And when we come back, we're gonna figure out why we have sentient darkness. And so on that note, thanks for watching. See you next time.